Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, y'all already know what is up. Alright, real motherfucking G's up in here. Okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Okay. I got a lot of channel messages last night. It was weird. Okay? So I was watching a movie with someone last night, right? And I just kept hearing things. I was like, dude, you know what? I'm just gonna get my notebook and write everything down, because yeah. So, but this, like, the person that I was watching my movie with doesn't really, hold on. Okay. I just wanted to make sure the light on my phone was all the way up, because it looks kind of dark. Okay. But, yeah. So the person, you guys, look how bright the sun is today. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful ass day, dude. I hope it's like that for you. Right now it's like 8:40 a.m. here where I am. Let me know in the comments below where you're watching me and what time it is on your end. Anyways, okay. So yeah, so the person that I was watching the movie with doesn't really know. Well, it's not that they don't really know. They don't know that I get downloads and all that, right? Because that's not something I'm promoting. Wow, did y'all see my phone tweak out? Why is my phone tweaking out? Wow. I hope you got, I don't know if the camera is picking that up, where it's like focused and then it's not focused. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so this person doesn't know that. Hold on, guys, because I'm trying to get I have another one right here. Yeah, that I channel messages, right? So I just started writing down, you guys, because it was like, oh, and mind you, okay. And so we were watching the movie, right? And it was dark. I had we were like literally like in the living room, just, yeah, watching the movie. And so it was hecka dark, and I'm just like, look it. I wrote all this in the dark. I only had the light of the TV, right? And so so I'm on the couch and I'm like, okay, God, yes, spirit. And I'm like, wait, what does that mean? But I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm channeling. So I see out of the corner of my eye that this person's like staring at me. And then he has a nickname for me, right? So he called me by the nickname. And then I was like, yeah. And he was like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm chilling. He was like, all right. And so he continued watching the movie, and I continued channeling. So I'm telling you, you could already be in this connection, okay? And you might think like, how do I tell them that, you know, I have this close relationship with spirit? How do I tell this person that, you know, spirit talks to me and I talk to spirit back, or that I hear the voice of God? And I just heard Archangel Michael. Somebody knows the voice of Archangel Michael, or the whispers. Thank you, spirit. The whispers of Archangel Michael. Okay, so somebody, that could be a situation for you where you are gonna start hearing the voice of Archangel Michael, if you are not already hearing the voice of Archangel Michael. Or if you are and you're like, fuck, bitch, I'm going crazy. You're not. That was Archangel Michael. Okay? That was a side note, y'all. That was a for show sidebar, because, yeah. So this person was just like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm chilling. They were like, okay. So that's how you're gonna know. I'm getting. But like, that's what I'm getting from it. Like, that's how you're gonna know maybe that this is your person. This person's not gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you fucking talking to yourself? You're hella weird. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come off that way. The 515, as I said that, they're not gonna come off that way. It's not going to be like, bro, I'm never calling this person again if I can watch a movie. Like, they invited me to watch a movie and they're over here talking to themselves and talking to the air and just fucking writing in the dark like some freaks. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing like that. It felt so comfortable. It felt like a safe space. Just saying. Also, again, I saw a billboard. I cannot remember what it says, but it's along the lines of like, what did Jesus do? Not what would Jesus do, but what did he do? And then on the bottom it said 1-800-TRUTH. And that's why they attacked him, right? Because he was speaking facts. He was speaking truth, right? Anybody that attacks you, this, I feel like this is going hand in hand with what I just said, that what happened to me last night, okay? Because this person wasn't like, oh, you're such a freak, you're da-da-da, like what they were doing to Jesus, right? They were condemning him to the cross for speaking truth. People are always, instead of embracing truth and embracing somebody who is like basically forcing or making people work on their shadow side, instead of saying, oh, thank you, I'm gonna work on myself and heal and look for God, and I appreciate you for guiding me there, they turn around and attack you. They turn around and they do some bibbity bop. They turn around and lie on you. They turn around 7-Eleven, as I was saying that. They turn around and they steal, right? 717. Who am I talking to? Okay? So it's not what would Jesus do, it's what Jesus did, and Jesus spoke truth. And now I'm not saying that you're Jesus or anything, okay? But you might be out here doing the same exact thing. You might be fucking out here in these streets speaking the truth. And not truth about other people or... Oh, my ears are hella itching. Oof. Not truth about other people or anything. Your own truth. Your own story. I just heard your own prophecy. You're out here turning your pain into a guide. I just heard into a guidebook. So this is kind of like, what did collective do? Is what it's giving. Like I said, that billboard said, what did Jesus do? It spoke truth. It didn't say that, but it said 1-800-TRUTH. And that's what I took it as, you know. Jesus spoke the truth. And therefore, people attacked him for it. Why? Because they were scared. Because they knew what Jesus was speaking was, in fact, facts. Right? So these people came for him. Why? Because they didn't want other people to truly see them for what they were. And Jesus was already like, no, bro, take that mask off. That's not you. This is you. You know, it was like Jesus was forcing all these people to take their mask off and show their authentic selves. And some of them were way too scared to do that. Some of them were more concerned with keeping up appearances, is what I'm getting. So that could be a situation that's happening for you right. That's why I just keep hearing that. Right the fuck now. That's what I keep hearing. Okay? So like, this is happening right now. I feel like if you've been being attacked like how I've been being attacked, okay, it's because you're out here speaking truth. And you might not even be saying anything about these bitches, right? You might not even be saying shit about them. You're just speaking your truth. If that involves them, you're just speaking your truth. If that involves them, oh well. That's not your problem. Right? You can say, yeah, I went to the park with my mom and oh my God, I don't want to say that. I'm sorry if this is your situation. I swear, I'm so sorry. But I heard when I said my mom took me to the park, I heard, and she abandoned me. Okay, if that's your situation, I'm so sorry. And I'm not trying to trigger anybody this early in the morning. I'm really not. But if that's the situation, right? And but you're grown now, and maybe you have now a relationship with your mother, and you're like, well, when I was such and such age, she took me to the park and then she disappeared for like the next 10 years. I didn't know or see anything of her. And then she like resurfaced out of nowhere. And she's having a problem with you telling this story. It don't matter. It's still your story to tell. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to, 11:11, as I said that. She doesn't want to be looked at as that kind of person, that kind of mother, right? That she abandoned her child at such and such age. But she doesn't get to choose, right? She doesn't get to choose. Why? Because it's your story to tell. So don't ever stop being authentic, and don't ever stop being what you are, who you are. And don't ever stop speaking the truth. Okay? Also, then I saw another thing on my feed. It said, God is about to show you why he made you wait. And something is a state of emergency. I saw the little symbol of the, where is it? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, something's in a state of emergency. I saw this symbol, this one right here, in my mind's eye when I was meditating. I was like, what is that? Why have I seen that before? It's an ambulance. And I heard that something's in a state of emergency. And you could be seeing 911 a lot, okay? 717, 711, 111, 1111, 222, 333, 999, 444, 144. If you have this message, it's more likely for you. Okay? Yeah, so Spirit is about to show you why. So on my way home, right? I was running some errands yesterday. So on my way home, I saw that billboard, right? That I told you, what did Jesus do? Speak truth, right? And then after I saw, God is going to show you why he made you wait. Once I got home, I was like, God is about to show you why he made you wait. God is about to show you why he made you wait. And then my son goes, look. And it's those little rocket things that leave, it's just that little thing. I don't even know what they're called. But they're like those little rockets that leave the little clouds behind, that go really, really slow. And they leave like the trail of cloud behind, right? I was like, oh, cute. And then my daughter goes, Mom, look. And I was like, yeah, I already saw it. I thought she was talking about the same thing. And then my daughter was like, no, look. And I looked, and it's a balloon with no string, just going all the way up, but like moving, right? Moving across the clouds, but going up. Then after, I see a plane. When I tell you, you are about to take off, right the fuck now. Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling you, I keep hearing that. You are about to take off. To see those 3 synchronicities, like they were back to back and in threes. Then I see birds. Like a whole bunch of birds, right? Just flying, and they disappeared into the clouds. And mind you, I was hanging out with somebody outside, and I'm like, oh my God, look at all those birds. And they're like, what birds? They couldn't see them. And I don't know if this person was trying to play me or I was the only one seeing these birds. Because then after, like 3 more birds flew and I was like, look, they're right there. Nothing. I was like, what the hell? And so then I just saw one and I told my son, I was like, baby, look at that bird. And he was like, Mom, what bird? I don't know, y'all. I know what I saw. And I know I ain't tripping. So this could be that kind of situation as well, where you're going to be seeing things that only you can see. Okay? Also, I heard at a fast speed, 3 hours. So, when I was writing down before, okay, when I was meditating, I was seeing like this sorcerer, like a ninja with swords, right? Doing like all these fucking tricks and whatever. They were on a roof and they had Asian attire, like it was giving me Mulan type energy. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, definitely that's what it was. You know how Mulan, her father was supposed to go to war, right? But he was already high in age and he couldn't meet that requirement that they were asking. And they were basically saying like, either you go or you go. And he didn't have a son to send in his place because he had Mulan. And what did Mulan do? She disguised herself as a boy and went to war. And I feel like this is you. You're Mulan. This is what Spirit was showing me. Okay, and at the time, I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean 3 last night. I don't know. You could be guided to watch that, but that movie was 3 hours. So I don't know if whenever you see this video, right? Because I even did write down the date and I put something is happening in the next 3 hours. Something is happening in 3 hours. I don't know. I don't know. Something could be happening to, I just heard, to your abusers in the next 3 hours. This is it. It's done. Also, I don't know his name. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I was, oh yeah. Okay. So Spirit was showing me him. I don't know if you can see because of the glare. His name is King Harold. He comes out in Shrek. Okay. He's a little douchebaggy. Okay. In the movie. And I was also channeling Gaston. I don't know. Like very arrogant, very you don't want me kind of energy. Somebody is like all full of themselves. Somebody thinks that you should be like all over them, drooling over them. Like, no, motherfucker. I don't know who the fuck that is, but they got their shit twisted. Fucking twisted. Okay, also, when I saw this sorcerer, I wrote down, I'm not trying to offend anybody, okay? And if I misinterpret or missay the words, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody here, okay? But I heard Asian sorcerer, okay? Very good with a sword, an amazing fighter. I also saw somebody like with their arm like this holding an eagle, and then the eagle flew. Right? Started flying away. When Spirit showed me that, I immediately got Maui from Moana. I don't know. You guys should watch these movies. Either the Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Part 3. What is it called? Because there's hell of them, y'all. I can't remember what it's called. But Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Mulan, and Moana. And in Moana, Maui, he's a shapeshifter. And his main, okay, hold on. And his main thing is to turn into an eagle. Okay? Also, okay. For some of you, this eagle, because I've been seeing the eagle a lot. A lot. Hold on, y'all. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. It could be all up in your face. They were calling me from my son's school. But anyways, so the eagle could be your spirit animal. I'm hearing birds. So maybe just the bird, period, could be your spirit animal. Or you could... Okay, also, yes, hold on. We're going to see, because I was channeling a song also when I was... Hold on. When this person asked me what I was... Like, they didn't ask me what I was doing. They didn't ask me what I was doing. Nothing. They just... I saw from the corner of my eye that they were, like, just staring at me. Just... Right? And then, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, what did you, I forgot what they said. They just smiled at me, right? They smiled at me and they continued watching the movie. But then immediately I heard that Keisha's cool song, Love. So we're gonna go through that right now. It says, I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. I used to think that I wasn't wild enough. But I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you're playing games. What's this all about? I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl. What a difference. What you see in her, you don't see in me. But I guess it was all just make-believe. Love, never knew what I was missing. But I knew once we start kissing, I found love. Never knew what I was missing. But I knew once we start kissing, I found you. Now you're gone. What am I gonna do? So empty. My heart, my soul can't go on without you. My rainy days fade away when you come around me. Please tell me, baby, why you go so far away? Why you go? Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found love. Never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found. Who would have known I'd found you? Now you're gone, but what am I gonna do? So empty, my heart, my soul can't go on, baby, without you. Rainy days fade away when you come around me. Please say you're here to stay with me, boy. I don't want you to leave me. I need you. Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I feel like this is your masculine. I feel like this is your masculine. I feel like your masculine, oh, there's something also about a crescent moon. Okay? There's also something about a crescent moon. I feel like it's your masculine. This could be a situation with your masculine that maybe they're like, nah, collective That's not, no, like, I don't, I feel like this is a masculine who's lying to themselves and telling themselves like, oh no, collective is not the type that I'm looking for. I'm gonna go over here and look over there, right? But they are looking and they're not finding serenity. And maybe they find this with you, or maybe this is what you bring into their life, right? Maybe that's what you bring into their life. Too many fell out. Maybe that's what you bring into their life, and they're like, dude, I'm out here dating when, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's, if I'm being all the way real, I feel like it's the both of you. What is this song, Spirit? Because I don't get it. Yeah, it's your masculine. It go, because she says, right, I met your girl with a difference. What you see in her, you don't see in me. Seeing, valuation. What you see in her, you don't see in me. But I guess it was all just make-believe. And no, it's not. They're going to realize that it's not make-believe. And I just told you, right, that I just saw authenticity. They're going to realize that it's way. Valuation. I can never, like, really. Authority. Love. Transform. Temperance. Look. This masculine, hold on, those cards mean something different. Because I have serenity, valuation, and authority. Okay? And then we have transformation, love, and determination. I'm going to clear those up right now. I'm actually going to just pull on those. Because these, it says transformation, right? But you see how she has like two paths? One is mistakes, failure, and guilt, and the other one is success, inner conflict, and start again. And I feel like this person was like, I'm not gonna, hold on, guys. Hi, guys. Okay, so when I was recording earlier, I saw that I got a call from my son's school, and I didn't pick up because last time I interrupted my video to pick up and it was just a recording. So I was like, I'm not going to pick up. If it's something that has to do with my kids, they're going to call me back. And they did. Okay. So my baby had a little accident. Okay. So I had to go back to the school and change them. Right. So I changed them and everything. And then I heard it again. Something is in the, some is in a state of emergency. Okay. So I'm gonna, okay, so I started off with this deck, but I think I'm gonna switch it up, you guys. I'm gonna see what the hell is going on, because somebody, bro, see, the 8 of Wands and obsessed at the split. So, oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, when they called me, right, I was like, oh, yeah, sure. I'll go right now and I'll take clothes for my baby and I'll change my baby and I'll do what I gotta do, right? Wow. Okay. And so I hung up, and as soon as I hung up, it was 9/11. I swear it was 9/11. I was going to take a screenshot, but I was like, for what? Because by the time I posted, it won't be 9/11. But it was 9/11. Okay? And so I feel like something is in a state of emergency, like they want something to change. I went to change my child, right? They want something to change. But then I saw 444 and 999. No, things already changed. So somebody's obsessed. Maybe, oh yeah, that's another thing too, because I wrote it down and Spirit reminded me on my way to go pick up to go change my son. And I wrote it down. Look, somebody's mad, they're angry, they're upset, they're sad, they're stressed, and they were manipulated. Whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, they were manipulated. And because they were manipulated, because they fell for the okie doke, I'm hearing, because they fell for whatever the fuck they fell for, now they're about to pay for some shit. Because not only were they manipulated to do something, right? I feel like they enjoyed doing it. So it's almost like they didn't need to get manipulated, but they got manipulated. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe this person was easy to manipulate because they're dark inside already. And maybe the person that manipulated them knew that. Could kind of pick that up because they're dark as well. It's like, again, dark recognize dark. Like I always say, real recognize real, right? Regardless if it's light or dark, you recognize it, right? 333 as I'm saying that. Oof, I'm telling you. And so, yeah, so they're mad. Somebody's mad and upset and sad. Like they're all over the place, y'all. Look at the 8 of Swords. And we got Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Someone's going to jail. Someone's going to fucking jail, bro. And they are... this person that's going to jail... I just heard persons. But whoever the fuck is going to jail... this motherfucker is mad. They're sad. They're stressed out. They don't know what the hell to do. Yeah, like... Judgment Day is here. And I feel like this, whoever these people are, a person, I feel like, just like I went to go change my son, right? Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords. You might have to like revert back to that energy to be, to deal with these motherfuckers. Or maybe when they come around, you already know. So maybe like you're a sweetheart, right? And you're in loving energy and you're, right now, I feel like you're just like, la, 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 right? And then you see these motherfuckers and it's like, like I was saying earlier, that sorcerer, right? That sorcerer, like, because that's exactly what I wrote down. Look, I wrote down sorcerer, dude, and I was fucking writing in the dark that I wrote backwards. Look, the book is like this, right? But I wrote everything backwards just like this. Maybe these motherfuckers is backwards. Yeah, they ain't right up. Period. Thank you, Spirit. They ain't right up. They're not. So they might want to come in and tell you this. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. So this is the last attempt, maybe. The final straw, I'm hearing. The final what? Chance, their final chance, I feel like somebody feels like this is their last attempt to get back in there, to get back in with you. Yeah, because I worked out sorcerer, very good with a sword, amazing fighter. Okay, that's what I wrote down. So you might see these people and you might immediately go into this energy because you know what's up. And somebody feels, bro, again. Somebody feels, they might think you don't know. So this person, whoever these people are or person is, they're like, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do, okay, thank you, Spirit. They might try to come in and love bomb you. I love you. I love the Lord. I'm on the same path you are. Let's try it again. Or, I'm your sister. I'm your mother. I'm your father. I'm your brother. I'm your tia. Let's connect back together like we always. You remember back in the day how we were so cool? We used to go out all the time and have coffee, talk. We had such a beautiful relationship. And now I'm on the same path you are. On this spiritual path like you. Somebody... It could be your fucking twin flame. But somebody's going to come back in telling you that they do what you do. Right? So they don't go down. I just heard go down in history. What the hell was that? What the fuck? The Emperor, the King of Pentacles, Ascension, and the Ace of Pentacles fell out. Ooh, I just saw Justice. What else, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, it's because of that, huh? It's always about money. I can't make this shit up, dude. Look. This motherfucker worried. This bitch is worried that they're going to jail. And this bitch right now is about to do anything and everything that they could possibly can to get back in your energy. But again, because they know that either you got money coming or they see that you already getting to the bag, however you're getting to the bag. And you might say like, bitch, I ain't got no motherfucking money. Yeah, but you're working hard to get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, I'll see you when you get there. Yeah, you're working hard to get there. Spirit says you've made it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says you made it. Yeah, listen. Whoever these motherfuckers are, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Nothing. You know what this is giving? This is giving that if these bitches are going to real jail, with the Eight of Wands coming out twice already, that we saw them already, I feel like you are going to be called to testify in some way, shape, or form. Something's gonna happen where you're gonna have to speak truth. Like I was saying earlier, what did Jesus do? Jesus spoke truth. 1-800-TRUTH is what that billboard said. So they might have lied in court about you, bro. I can't make it up. They might have gone to court or something and lied on you and said something about you, right? And when you get there, right, you see these motherfuckers or you see whoever the fuck this bitch is, right? And you're like, the hell? And then the judge, you're thinking you're going for one thing and the judge tells you, oh, did you know that this person do? And you're like, no. King of Swords. What's up with this King of... Hold on. Yeah, and you're like, no. I didn't know that. And they're like, but you lived with this person for X amount of years. So, that don't mean I knew that. I didn't know that about them. When I was living with this person, this and this was going on, this and this was going on, and this was going on. Look, Ice King and third party sitch. Right? And the judge is like, so you had no idea that they were doing this and doing this and doing this. And you're like, no, I had no clue. Well, this person is involving you in this and this and this. Oh, hell no. So this is how it went down. And then, bam, you speak truth. And that that puts them like this. They're like this. Mentally and emotionally unstable. That I'm asking, actually, you know what? Hold on. Who's this King of Swords, Spirit? Who's this King of Swords? You know what I'm getting with this King of Swords? This could be this person saying like, who's this King of Swords, Spirit? Like we're mirroring each other. We're the same. Wow, it came out anyways. Look it. It came out anyways. That's who this King of Swords is. Yeah. This King of Swords, this is why they're fucking mad. This is why they're, oh, okay. This vampire, this King of Swords, is the one that is in the Eight of Swords energy. And they are upset at you for moving on. This could be a past person, dude. They are mad at you for moving on with your life. Look at this. This is clarifying the King of Swords. This could be a situation like, oh yeah, we're meant for each other. We're the same, you and I. I love God, you love God. I'll defend you, you'll defend me. I'm hearing I'll be upright because you're upright. Yeah, like somebody's coming in to just fucking to tell you whatever the fuck it is you want to hear. But yeah, you've been moved on. You've been moved on. And you know what Spirit's showing me again? Spirit's showing me thank you, Spirit, my situation from yesterday, from last night, that I was telling you that I was watching a movie with somebody. So you could already be in this connection. The Four of Swords came out. You could already be in this connection, and this person is like bugging the fuck out. You can be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, working hard, getting your money. Like this energy vampire is fucking upset and mad and stressed the fuck out that you moved on. Again, this energy vampire, this King of Swords is the same energy. They have that arrogant energy, like that Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, right? That motherfucker thought that because he was buff and all the girls in town wanted him, that Belle should be too. Belle was like, no, I'm cool. Who did Belle prefer? She preferred the Beast. Why? Because she didn't see the outside of the Beast. She saw the inside of the Beast. And that's who she wanted. But Gaston wasn't like that. He was arrogant. He was conceited. He was full of himself. He thought that he was fucking God's gift to whatever the fuck, right? And I don't think so. Yeah, see, you've been moved away. You've been gone. You've been gone. You've been gone. A Seven of Swords. You see what I'm saying? They're coming in, and this is going under the Queen of Swords. Like, somebody's coming in on some sneaky shit, like, yeah. You guys. I am so sorry. My window's literally right here. Like, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. You see? That's my window, okay? I'm literally right in front of my window. I always tell you guys. My bad. And a hummingbird just stood by my window. Mind you, my backyard right now is dry than a motherfucker. I'm hot, y'all. It is dry as fuck. I have no flowers. I have nothing in my backyard for that little hummingbird to eat. Okay? I keep saying I'm gonna buy a bird feeder. I'm gonna buy a bird feeder, and I keep on forgetting. But it just stood right in front of me. And immediately I got Archangel Michael. So this is what I'm saying. And I said it earlier, right? Like, when I first started the video, I said it. You are protected. You are protected. Like, this is you. Oh my God. You fight with Archangel Michael. Like, you are right now, you are battling together with Archangel Michael. So again, somebody wants to come in on some sneaky shit, right? Yeah, I love God too. I do this too. I do blah, 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 blah. And you're like, bye. Kick rocks, right? So in the 3D, you're handling shit. And in the spiritual realm, Archangel Michael is handling shit. Like, I feel like you're like, you know what this is giving me? Like, you're part of the crew, right? It's like I said in Mulan, right? The army was set. The army was set. And like the sons had to go out and fight for the king. Right? But Mulan's dad couldn't do it. He was too high in age, whatever, right? So what did she do? In order for her daddy not to go to the war, because he was like, no, this is, I have to. Because then there was something about honor. I honestly, I've never really seen Mulan, but I don't know. Spirit is showing me also that little dragon that she had as a psychic. So dragons could be very significant for somebody here. Maybe you should look into that. It was like the little fiery red dragon. I don't know. But I feel like the army are the angels, are the archangels, the 7 archangels. So each and every single one of them give you like a tool for you to combat here in the 3D. Does that make sense? So again, if this is about to take off, right, if something's in a state of emergency, you got to speak some type of truth. So you're going to be in this energy. And because maybe these motherfuckers, whoever the hell this vampire is, they don't want you to speak this truth, they're going to come in and they're going to think that they can play you. Yeah, they think that they can play you. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. They think that they can play you. Yeah. And look at this is going under the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of cups. No, you've gotten all these cups by yourself. Okay, I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a process getting here. Yes, I know. And I know you're tired. And I know you're exhausted. But I feel like this, whatever is in state of emergency, whatever is about to pop off, this is like the final hour I'm hearing. This is it, collective. I can't stress this enough. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to give you like a scenario, right? This is almost like you got a letter in the mail. You need to go to court. And you're like, what am I going to court for? But whatever, I'm going to go to court because I'm going to be obedient, right? I'm not trying to get in trouble. So I'm going to go to court. And then you see this energy vampire or whoever the fuck else there, right? And you're like, the fuck are y'all doing here? Or what the fuck am I doing here? And they're like, collective, please rise. Did you know that blah, 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 da, 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 but then it pops off. And you're like, I feel like you might even find out some truth here. Because we did see, bro, I'm telling you, the tower hit already. Thank you, Spirit. The tower hit already. And this got motherfuckers in their head. This is going under the vampire. Bro, these people are fucking stressed out. They are stressed out. They are worried. They are mad. They are angry. They are pressed because they cannot get to you. They just can't. And somebody's about to try something sneaky to kick you off your game. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Maybe they're even going to like a practitioner or something to like try to like kick you off balance. Because I did see the 2 of Pentacles. Like for you to not balance anything out with somebody maybe. Wow! Bro, I cannot make this shit up. Who the fuck is not intuitive? Didn't I just tell you I just saw the 2 of freaking Pentacles and here it is? Yeah. Is this motherfucker? Like, I would love to try to work it out. I would love to try to balance out with you. you know, and get this rest and relaxation together. We both deserve it. We've been through so much together. You don't want to throw 10 years of friendship. You don't want to throw away 10 years of relationship. I just saw 222. Like, you don't want to do that. Yes, the fuck I do. I've been done that. And that went under the 8 of Swords. That could be something that how they had you. Bro, somebody doesn't want to stop. Somebody's still trying to win at all costs. That is literally going under the 8 of Swords. Yeah, and bro, I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. I just told you, right? Maybe this was you. Maybe I just heard mental prison. Maybe they had you in a mental prison. Maybe you were the one that was mentally and emotionally unstable at one point. And I just saw 22244. Maybe you were the one that was in a mental prison at one point, right? But you moved away from that. And now somebody's trying to win at all fucking costs. That feels like somebody else. Money. Somebody's still trying to get this money. Or maybe that's what you're going to find out. That you have money and that you didn't know about. Yeah, because... Yep. Yeah. Okay. So we got the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords is going under 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Somebody did something sneaky, or somebody already tried to do something sneaky and it didn't work. So they're the ones that are pressed about it, but they're not pressed because they're sad. It's because they don't get to fucking share these 10 of Pentacles that they try to take from you. This is going under the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Like, they try to steal everything. They try to steal money. They try to steal your abundance, I'm hearing. Your happiness. Your person, your real person. Like, they try to stop and block every single aspect of your life. Like, they wanted you to continue to be in this 8 of Swords. But you didn't. You moved from the 8 of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. And somebody is fucking pissed the fuck off about it. I feel like these are all separate energies. Okay? They're all separate energies. Okay. But to be honest, yep. This is going under the Vampire and the 2 of Swords. Oh my God. And that's what I was going to say. Maybe that's the reason why I left. Spirit didn't want me to use that deck that I was using to begin with. But I feel like this energy vampire is upset that somebody wants to come and offer you love. They're in their head about it. And whoever is the 5 of Swords energy, they're mad and they're fucking, oof. They're mad and they're still trying. Maybe they're still trying to come for you. Right? Sorry guys, I don't mean to be in your way. I need some sage because I don't know what's up with this. This 5 of Swords energy is nasty. Very nasty energy. Spiteful, says Spirit energy. Very spiteful energy. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like this energy vampire is upset and all up in their head about the fact that you are about to receive a divine partner. So that could be a past person. But this motherfucker right here is mad that they just couldn't stop your whole movement. Your forward movement, says Spirit. They're pissed off that they couldn't stop it all. They wanted to, yep. They are mad that the wheel is now in your favor. And they are pissed off about it. They are mad. They're like, what the hell? I did everything to stop and block. Here we go again with the phone, y'all. Interesting. Yeah, they didn't want the wheel to turn in your favor. They didn't want it. And they are fucking mad. This Five of Swords energy, they're the ones who are mad, who are angry, who are pissed off, y'all. Like, they're mad. And this energy vampire, they can't fucking believe that. Ooh, you see? They can't fucking believe that they don't get to, yep, the Seven of Cups. They see that you have choices. That right now, they see that you are free to do whatever it is you want to do. That's what I get with this Seven of Cups. That's what they're seeing. That you're free to do whatever it is you want to do. And they have no control over you no more. Yep. It was going in reverse. It was going in reverse. And it fell on top of the Three of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. They were on this time. I'm going to put it back in here, though, because I don't know. I don't like it when it comes out on the fence. So we're just going to keep going. Wow. The Six of Pentacles. Look, we got Emperor and Hidden Enemy behind it. And I was just going to say that this person might want to say, like, oh, I want to give to you now. This King of Swords, I want to give to you now. I love you. We're meant to be together. But look at that behind that. The Eight of Cups. Like, no. Bye. Kick rocks with shit like that. Who are these people? Love spell flipped over. Who's this energy vampire spirit? Who's this energy vampire? Who's this energy vampire? A mature man? That could be the manipulation and chakras. That could be the person that did the bibbidi bop or something. Because, yeah. It fell on Seven of Swords. You can be surprised to hear that somebody's transitioning. Like, it could even be this mature man. Okay? Or it can be somebody connected to this energy vampire. Because I'm also looking at it like that too. Like, this energy vampire could have told their grandpa or their dad, like, do this, do that, do the biddity, biddada, badada, and then they get a fucking surprise. Or maybe this mature man gets a surprise that this energy vampire, okay? I don't know. We got Starseed on the bottom of the deck. Who's this Five of Swords energy spirit? Ugh. Something flipped? No. Blocked. They're fucking blocked. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. Because spirit, like, I'm gonna say how this bitch did not want to stop. She didn't. I don't know why it's a female. I don't know. Like, this person did not want to stop. I keep wanting to call her. Like, this Five of Swords energy, like, they did not want to stop. They didn't. And so Spirit was like, all right, bitch, I'm going to have to permanently remove you. You remember the other day where I made that video about, like, the witch's brew and one of the witches, like, got on their broom? And, yeah. It's giving that. They're part of that. They're part of that. That, like I said, 3 witches, right? And we got the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe this Five of Swords energy was like the ringleader. And they were like, dude, all we got to do is stop, you know, do the bibbidi bobbidi boo, right? In order to stop collective forward movement. And that means no money, no honey, no job, no. Like, they're gonna be homeless, asking for money on the streets. Like, don't worry about it. I got it. And you ain't got shit. Confusions and illusions. That's going under the 3 of Swords, abandonment. Confusions and illusions and abandonment. That's going under the 3 of Swords. Maybe, again, people are jumping ship. Because that's what... This is why. People are jumping ship. Again, that witch hopping on her broom and leaving. Yeah. Somebody jumped ship. They jumped ship. They were like, nah, bitch, I'm good. But see, what they don't know is that that's not how it works. Yeah, you can't just hop on a bus and escape and think that you're just going to travel somewhere and not pay for what you've done to the collective. Especially, I just heard, especially that they are a chosen child of God. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Bitch, if you hop on this bus, you ain't getting far. Yeah, I feel like somebody's realizing now that they were lied to, bro. You see what I'm saying? Somebody did this shit. And instead of it happening to you, it's gonna be happening to somebody else in this energy right now. This mature man, this energy vampire, this Five of Swords. Yeah. I'm telling you, they went somewhere to do something. I'm also getting like this mature man could be this priest. This is why it's not working. And this is why they're mad. And you know what I'm getting? Like, this is... I'm not even going to talk. This is why they're mad. This is not working. This is not working. Okay, this didn't work. This didn't work. Like, it's not working. And this is why they're so upset. Because they don't understand this. They don't understand this. Wow. Boss, distant future. It fell on the Ace of Cups. So maybe in the distant future, right, you're gonna... Or maybe some... Nice guy? Karma. Maybe you're in this connection already, right? But in the distant future, you guys are going to be in this energy, in boss energy. Like I keep picking up, like you guys are meant to come into union with somebody that you guys are supposed to be like getting money with or making, like starting a business. And it's 88. Wow. You all see that I shuffled and still karma. Starseed came out anyways. Okay. Just a karmic fam. Yeah, North Node and Bliss. Hold on. Let's see here. Like, what are they expecting? Like, what are they... Look at what's on the bottom of the deck already. These people are exposed. And I'm hearing you've exposed them. You exposed them. Interfere, intrude, hinder, or block. This is what I'm saying. You see how they're like mad? You see those little quotation marks? Like they are mad. This person is mad that somebody wants to offer you this. And so they want to come in and say that they're ready to offer you that now. And that they want to be on the same journey that you're on. You know, they want to start. Yeah, Leo could be significant. You can be a Leo. They could be this Leo. Right? When, no, the fuck they don't. They're still on this, I just heard demon time. Children creation. Too many came out though with it. Fuck. Sweet, compassionate, innocent. I heard somebody knows that you're innocent. So, okay. Whoever knows that you're innocent could be the person that is, that is going to give you the opportunity to defend yourself. Right? If these people went to the court and lied and somebody's like, you know what? Yeah, regret, remorse, guilt. Alpha, leader, assertive, dominant. An angel spirit guide. Yeah. This is the person that knows that you're innocent. And they're like, well, you know what? Since these people came to say this, and that about collective, right? Let's hit up collective and tell collective to come down and defend themselves. And this is you, Alpha, right? Leader, assertive, dominant. You're going to go in there and in this Queen of Swords energy and say what you got to say. And look, and somebody is regretting, like, fuck, why? Why the fuck did I do this? Why did I go in there and lie? Why? I feel like, why did I listen to this bitch? She fucking lied to me, manipulated me. She told me that we were going to be able to steal the money. Scarcity, cool guy, gained. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a cool guy now. I'm not this, I'm this. Yeah, because they know that this is where they're headed and you're here. That's the reason. The Queen of Pentacles, like, what about it? Like, they know that this is you. And this is where they're going to end up. And the funny thing is that this right here is what they wanted for you. Whoever the fuck this is what they wanted for you. And they're all going to end up like that. Whoever the fuck all these energies are. Because there's a lot of energies in here, y'all. But this is how they're going to end up. What you mean I don't get the money? What you mean you don't want nothing to do with me? What? I didn't do that. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Ugh. Gosh. What's up with this Ace of Cups, Spirit? Poison, toxic, harmful. Peace, harmony, and calm. And then we got Sagittarius. What's up with this poison? Wow, it came... Bro, it came out anyways, and I told you. Hold up. Your past person, sick, disease, infectious. Your past person, where is that? This energy vampire that you were in a relationship with was told by a copycat. They manipulate. This bitch right here manipulated your person when you were all in love. This person hated the fact that you were happy. Maybe you were happy. Okay? Maybe you were. At some point in time, says Spirit. But it didn't last that long. It immediately went to shit. So what this is giving, it's like you with your past person, like it was cool up until it wasn't, right? And then when it wasn't, this person here saw you guys that it wasn't cool. And so they just came in and pushed you over the edge. So then this person came in and told your person like, oh yeah, I'm like collective. Well, it's because collective, I'm hearing this, you know, the bibbity bob is of the dark and I'm of the light. I'm real, she's fake. I'm this, you're that, la 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 la. And then I'm getting there was like some actual stuff going on. And I feel like this copycat could have given your past person something. What's up with this Ace of Cups, Spirit? Or maybe this person, right, wants to come back in because this went under the energy vampire and the Two of Swords. Maybe they want to come back in offering you this cup of love and saying, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean. It wasn't. I wasn't trying to do this. Yeah. Okay. If I community cup, spraying it around. Oh. Or maybe somebody is of the LGBT sibling. Didn't I post the other day something about your sister? I'm telling you, there's a lot of energies, bro. Liar. I can't. Scorpio? Oh my God. What's up with this poison? Pisces, intuition, celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly, Pisces. Maybe a Pisces try to poison you or something, and you have celestial beings surrounding you 24/7, or you're a celestial being, and maybe they were like, here, I brought you a water since I know you love to drink water 24/7, right? And you're like, oh yeah, but I'm not in the mood for water. I kind of want a little soda. I want a little juice. And they're like, fuck. Oh, I made you your favorite. It's your, this, that, and the other. And you're like, oh my God. You should have told me I just ate. And I'm watching my weight, so I'm not even going to attempt to eat that. It came out anyways. Where is it at? Hold on. Y'all. Somebody. Okay. Here it is. This is what it is. Somebody was trying to end you. Okay? Somebody was trying to have you transition. So what? So you don't speak truth on this. And you might be like, bitch, I don't know nothing about no false papers, no nothing. Yeah, you might not now, right? You might find out when you end up going to court. And yes, bro, I can't make this shit up. This is what they're worried about because they know that they can't tame you. Thank you, Spirit. They know that they can't tame you. They know that they can't control you. But you are not to be controlled. They are trying to control your mouth. Is what Spirit is saying. They're trying to control what comes out of your mouth. And they can't. Bro, we got dirt digging, invasive, nosy. They can't. There's nothing. There's nothing. You have no dirt on you. Not dirt, at least that's going to get you put in jail. Right? And if you've been on this journey for quite some time now, even more. Even more. There is nothing. There is nothing, okay, that they can dig up on you or say about you. That is not a lie. We saw liar. Yeah, because you give unconditional love. Maybe you gave unconditional love to these bitches and they know that. And how do they pay you in return? Oh, by fucking copying you, doing the bibbity bop, okay? And now they're in fucking fear that all this shit is coming to the light. That is being exposed. That is exposed. It's been exposed. It is exposed. Expect some type of... Hold on. It was... Expect some type... Oh, my goodness. Bro. That witch's brew? Mm-hmm. On a sweetheart? Yeah, okay. Okay. Expect some type of information, dude. You're going to get like a phone call. I keep hearing summoned. Too many came out, but it's the masculine light team spirit, guys. Caution, warning, danger, and masculine. What is this? Who is this masculine? Oh, soulmate? Chakras? So why do we have caution, warning, danger? Why do we have caution, warning, danger, spirit? Pathway? Why do we have caution, warning, danger? Spirit, please and thank you. Why do we have caution, warning? Single, sexy, and successful? Caution, warning, danger. I get it. Hold on. Caution, warning, danger, spirit. This is your masculine. Yeah, oh my God. Twin flame. And soulmate. Yeah. So this is, okay, thank you, spirit. This is your masculine. So I feel like their light team or your light team, either way, are working with your masculine. And your masculine is like, no, I'm being, like they're cautious. They're like, warning, warning, take your time, get to know them. Or maybe they're like somebody that doesn't want to fall in love or anyway. Nothing like that, right? I feel like this is your masculine saying them to themselves this. Because your light team is like, we good to go. And the masculine is like, no, I'm not trying to fall in love. No, danger, 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 right? But they know what's up. They know that the pathway is clear. Your light team is clearing the pathway. That's for light team. Danger, caution, warning, danger, single, sexy, and successful. What about it? Like, they know. They know. They know. They know. They know. Yeah, that you're it. Oh my God, dude. Wow. You know what I'm getting? Like, I feel whatever they did, whatever they said, whatever they didn't want for you, it's all going back. It's all going back. But not before they get exposed. I just heard humiliation. I just saw technology as well. Like, I just heard humiliation. Thank you, Spirit. Right? Because we did see that narcissist card, right? And I mean, hell, the narcissist stay wearing a mask, right? Aquarius could be significant, guarded, secure, safe. Yeah, you could be guarded from this fucking Aquarius, okay? Do you see that person peeking out there, but you got this person guarding the door and you got a dog? Yeah. This could be you being guarded by your spirit team. Because I feel like these people are still trying to come for you as hard as they possibly can. Bro, Aquarius fell out anyways. Aquarius fell out anyways. But oh my God, I just heard, but they're eating shit. You guys, they're eating shit. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know. Scorpio, it fell on top of twin flame. So your twin flame can be a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. Aww. This is so beautiful. Look at this. It was going towards like the cute little pile I have here for you and your person, but it says work, job, business, and then says transformation, rebirth, upgrade. I feel like this is your person. They could be going through an ascension right now and they have no idea. They have no idea. Victory, success, winning. They know that this is a winning connection. It's a, hi, how can you leave me? I love you so much. Next. Yeah. Your twin flame know that this victory, I feel like it's for the both of you. I feel like it's for the both of you. You're being vindicated overall with everything that they took from you or they tried to take from you. If they stole money, you're getting back that money. Queen of Pentacles. If they stole your man, you about to get a new one. Right? You about to get a new one. A better one, says Spirit. Thank you. A better one. A loyal one. A respectful one. Has a temper. I'm hearing temper. Do they have a temper? Let's see. Determined and forceful. Forceful, emotional, and intuitive. Power. What does that say? Powerful and passionate. I think they try to say powerful. Power tool? It's power and then TUL. And passionate, exciting, and magnetic. Jealous, resentful, compulsive, and obsessive in reverse. Okay? Oof. But, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Loyal, okay? Dependable, respectful. Candle magic and parents. Ugh. My God. All right. Final messages here, Spirit, please. Actually, you know what? Can we find out more about this twin flame? What's up? Feminine, abundance, queen, fertility, goddess, empress, energy. This dude. They know. I'm hearing they know, they know, they know. Yeah. That, period. Anything else, Spirit? Wow. I love this. Gossip, trash talk, like I said. You are about to be vindicated. The victory is yours. Period. So, you know how I said that these people could be like they're angry and mad because now people are going to see them for who they really are because they've been wearing a mask for so fucking long, right? And now people are about to see them for what the fuck they really are. And I feel like that's the hardest part for these people. Because they work so hard on their image. They work so hard to be like, I just heard una dama de honor, like to be called a lady, right? When they're probably out here busting it wide open, right? So maybe that's the gossip talk that they were saying about you, that you're for the streets when they're for the streets, that you're of the dark when they're in this freaking cult or coven that came out, right? Doing fucking candle magic. Bro, this could be like, I hope you heard that. That bottle, it was a bottle of water on my table. I'm telling you, thank you, Spirit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That are doing candle magic. And this could either be, and this is what I was going to say, this could be your family or your past person's family or both, bitch. Both. Because I feel like motherfuckers were coming for you hard. We got death magic, candle magic, like all kinds of bullshit. Look, witch's sister. And it fell on top of Scorpio. Oh my God. We got emotional manipulation. It fell on top of Scorpio as well, but in reverse. Again, this is the real deal. This is not, I'm sorry, this is not fucking, this is not the bullshit that you were dealing with before. This is the real deal. Real deal. Okay? Somebody might want to come and fight. I just saw the 5 of Wands. I'm sorry, guys. I'm short on time. Okay. Period. Look, you're about to find out. I told you. You're about to find out. It came out anyways. How many times did we see the 8 of Wands? You're about to find out. That's the second time I see it. Somebody went and said, whatever. Yeah, collective was the thief. Collective was the liar. Collective did this. Collective did that. And they were this and they were that. And you're about to find out. I feel like okay, so this is what I'm hearing. You're winning. You're winning. You're gonna win. You already won. Thank you, Spirit. You already won. Yeah, and somebody feels rejected. Anyways, I feel like the moment you get, like, if you're already in this connection, right, with your person, the moment, yeah, somebody is sad and, oh my God, I can't with these people. Yeah, the Most High. You want to know why? Because this is how they had you. Oh my God, I'm getting... Okay, so they created burdens for you, sadness, right? Hurt and pain. Spirit saw it all. Spirit saw it all. Spirit saw how these bitches laughed. I'm getting like mockery. Like somebody made a mockery of your pain. And somebody even made a mockery that when you were in this energy, you would get down on your knees and pray. God, why is this happening to me? How come? Why am I like this? Why are things like this for me right now? God, please help me. And he heard you. He heard you and saw it all. Saw it all. What's this legal issue, Spirit? Can we get a clue, please? I'm telling you. It's because somebody wants to come and give you love. That's what it is. Somebody wants to come and give you love, and they're going to express it. They're going to say it. How much more communication do we need? Right? They're going to say it. I was just about to say that. Hold on. You know how I told you that I saw social media twice already? So this is what I'm getting. Somebody's watching. Somebody's watching. You could, like I said, you could already be in this union and maybe you're posting things on... The hell? How is this here? How did I put it there? Projection and LGBTQ. Again, we saw that community cup. Bro, I can't make it up. I was just gonna say that. So, right, the page of Pentacles is a planner, right? He's a planner. They're a planner. Like goal oriented, right? So this is somebody that sees you for like long term. I just heard for a long time, but this is somebody that's like planning, right? This person, this masculine, they're like, yes, I can definitely see myself with divine feminine forever. Like, this is my person. This is my person. But I feel like this masculine has put on such a hard exterior that they're not the kind of person that says, yes, go. No. They're in like that slow and steady wins the race kind of energy. So they're taking their time with you. Because again, they've also gone through their situations. So because they've gone through situations, they take their time now. But the more and more they're with you and the more they take their time, I feel like you have woken this person up. That's why we got these two here. I feel like this person's having like an awakening. right? And that's why, like, it's taking a moment. So maybe, okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow. So maybe while you're dealing with this bullshit, right? While you're dealing with this bullshit, right? They're dealing with this. Okay? Their light team could be working on them. Okay? And they're gonna do the work. They're gonna do the work. Right? Because they're a planner, right? They plan for the future. They're not the type of person that they get caught with their pants down, like they be saying. You know, you ain't catching me with no pants down. But this person also sees it with you, right? Like, I see myself living in a home with Divine Feminine, right? Creating a home with Divine Feminine, living together and being happy. Yes, this is what I want. So I feel like while you're dealing with this bullshit, the moment you're done dealing with this, bang, this gets, everything comes in, I feel. It's like, okay. Okay, I'm getting like an analogy, like, okay, if you're driving, right, and you drive to the stop sign, and the next stop sign is 5 minutes away, right? So you're at this stop sign dealing with this crap, right? But 5 minutes away is this, right? So when you arrive to that next stop sign 5 minutes later, this person will be ready. This person will be ready. So we saw the Two of Pentacles, right? So just let everything flow, let everything balance out, let everything like just, yeah, look, the Seven of Pentacles. This person is part of your tribe. This is your person. I just saw karmic connection. That stupid ass vampire. This was about to fall out. This was about to fall out. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Basically, what all these bitches were worried about is coming out. Every single little thing is coming out. Yeah, see? Everything is coming out. Everything. Everything is going to come out. Everything. I can't stop saying that. Like, everything. Everything. I feel like there's like a lot of shit that needs to get put out into the sun. All right, for real now. Actually, you know what? Let's do these. Final messages here, Spirit. Who's this twin flame? Because we already know what's happening to these bitches. And nobody gives a shit. That's for God to handle. God's going to take care of them. Okay. Who's this twin flame, Spirit? Can we get a clue, please? Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. So you have a guardian angel that's guarding this twin flame connection. And with light team, I'm telling you, this connection has been protected. Okay? I just heard hidden in plain sight. So maybe, oh my God, pregnancy fell on the floor. But we're going to put it back. So maybe, okay. Maybe you knew this person all along. And you just weren't looking at this person like that because you were in a relationship with this fuckhead, right? But now you see them. Now you see them. Now you know. This is what I'm getting. Wow, and to think you lived across the street the whole time. That's what I'm getting. It's just, I'm just saying. All right. Who's this twin flame, Spirit? Cycles. It says, fate, karma, something ending, something new beginning. Who's this twin flame, Spirit? It's not the right time, but it was going in reverse, so I'm going to put it back because it did fall like sideways. Okay, anything else that you can tell us about this person? Challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. I feel like that's what they're doing because their challenge is that they have to turn themselves to you. So like I said, this person can have like a really hard exterior because of things that have happened to them. Okay? And Spirit's like, nah. Like, we got to work on that. You got to work on you. You got to work on being a little bit softer and allowing Divine Feminine to help you. Okay? Anything else you can tell us about this twin flame? Ooh. Divorce flew out. Or maybe you're getting a divorce. Okay. Maybe you're getting a divorce, right? And in this divorce is where you're going to find out some shit. Oh no. Spirit is guiding me. Fuck. I got to go, y'all. Oof. I do got to go though. Hold on. Healing and releasing came out. Spirit, who's this twin flame? Can we get honest and truth and divine timing? Believe in the right time. I'm telling you, I feel like this is not happening yet because of the situation that's happening with you. The moment that situation for real is over, like is it like legally over, they're going to tell you, believe every single word. And I'm hearing listen. Listen to them. That's it. Listen. Spiritual awakening realization on the bottom of the deck. This is what I'm saying. These, your light team is working on this masculine. They're working on this masculine. So by the time you get to, and so is this guardian angel and probably even Archangel Michael. Okay. Because I feel like whoever this energy vampire is, they don't want it. They don't want this for you. Because they still want to be this. And they're on a totally different time. They're on this time. Okay? Yeah. Moving on. I'm hearing, listen to them. Okay? Listen to them. Listen to what they got to say. Hear them out. And believe it, because it's going to be the total truth. It's going to be truth. I feel like this person is hold on. I started to get like I just ran the mile. I feel like this person's heart is going to be like beating double time. When they come and talk to you, they're going to be like, okay, just please hear me out. Because I feel like this is going to be difficult for this person to say, but they know that they have to say it. They know that they have to tell you how they feel. I heard some truth. So maybe they do have to tell you something as well. But I don't feel like it's anything. We got grave, no second chances. So maybe they got to tell you, we were picking that up last time, right? That maybe they kept you, we got heartbroken and shattered. Maybe they were keeping you as an option, right? Because we did have that community cup come out like a player energy. So maybe your person wasn't player energy, but they're willing to do the work now. They don't want to be a player. They've realized that you're it and that's it. It's you and only you. They check up on your social media and they're like, you know what? I don't want, they have options. We did see that 7 of Cups, right? So they're like, no, Divine Feminine has options. And before somebody else comes in and cuffs them, I'm going to cuff them. And I'm going to tell them how they feel. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Fuck, like, whew, I feel like this person, anything else, Spirit, for this twin flame? No. Yeah, they're gonna have like a hard time, but it's gonna be the truth. And they're gonna come in, like I said, in 5 minutes after you, you go from one stop sign to the next. I feel like this person can't officially fully, yeah, storms and turmoils coming up ahead, yeah. But I'm like, not, I feel like, okay, yeah, storms and turmoils are coming up, but you're fine. Okay? This is not a tower moment for you like we saw in the other deck. Like, it's not for you. Okay? It's for other folks. Lies and keeping secrets. You see what I mean? It's for other folks. And we did see liar and we saw secrets. And here it is again. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit, about this twin flame? Mask not showing true self. Or maybe this is about the twin flame. Maybe, again, like I said, they were keeping you as an option. They were keeping you as an option, and they have realized that, no, there is no other option but you. And so maybe this is the lies that they have to tell you, the secret that they've been holding. And maybe that's why I started feeling like, maybe this person feels that if they come and tell you that they're going to come and tell you the truth, right? They're really scared of losing you. Music inspiration. Maybe they're listening to music to kind of get them going, right? Again, not showing true self, mask, right? Right now, they might be hiding their emotions, but I feel like that's on purpose. I feel like this is spirit as well. For this person not to truly tell you how they feel because they do not want you to step in this connection just yet. Right? And it's going to start off kind of like not rocky or heavy, because I feel like you guys have established some type of foundation together already. But I feel like this person fears that if they tell you whatever it is they have to tell you, that is going to create some type of storms, turmoils, and you're not going to want to fuck with them. Right? Is that it? Yeah. Is that anything else? Yeah, because the storms is going under truth and keeping secrets is going under divine timing. And then mass, nothing. And this, it says fate and meeting, important connections. Yeah, this connection is important. Okay, this connection is important. Like I keep saying, maybe you guys are meant to do something together. Maybe you guys are meant to be something together in the spiritual realm together. And this person didn't even imagine that they had a purpose, right? Like all of us. Right? That when you have this spiritual awakening, you're like, me? What does God want with me? Little old me? I thought I was a regular, degular nobody. And no, you are somebody. Okay? So yeah, like this is very interesting. This right here, I feel like it's a past energy that your masculine was in. Okay? And well, at least this right here, because I feel like this is what this masculine fears, because it's going under honesty and truth. I feel like this is what this masculine fears. That you're gonna be like, oh hell no, you fucking lied to me. I'm cool. You were keeping this shit from me. Like, I'm good. I ain't trying to fuck with you no more. But I feel like I feel like it's going to show, like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to show this masculine something about you. Them being honest is going to, I don't know. What is this, spirit? I feel like this storm and turmoils, like this masculine is putting it up in their heads. But they don't realize that because you operate in love, right, in unconditional love, you're going to understand them. You're going to understand them. Maybe because, okay, maybe let's just say that they had you as an option, right? And they were still dating other people, whatever. And they tell you this. And then, look, we have magnetic attraction, passion, and happiness and bliss. This is what they really feel. So this is what I was going to say. Thank you, Spirit. So, maybe they think that if they come and they tell you, yes, I was keeping my options open. Yes, I did go out on different dates. But at the end of the day, I always came back to you. And they probably think you're going to be like, oh, yeah, whatever, you know. But maybe you're just going to be like, it's cool because we're not official, right? We're not a couple. We're not officially dating. We're not officially starting a life together. So how about clean slate? Now we are official. You belong to me. I belong to you. You respect me. I respect you. We respect this relationship and we respect each other. And I feel like this person's just going to be like, I just heard you can't be real. She can't be real. This can't be real. Like, this person's going to be blown away about how, what's the word, Spirit? I just got to really, like, I don't know what kind of sensation I just got in my heart space. Like, as soon as, when I said, it's okay because we weren't dating, maybe you even went out and did, we're dating as well. Maybe you were keeping your options open as well. Maybe you did something 111 as I said that. Yeah. Why? Because it wasn't like set in stone, right? You didn't say, okay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. He didn't say it neither. So maybe when I said that, you were going to be like, okay, it's fine. But from this point on, we're going to respect each other. We're going to be loyal to each other. We're going to respect one another, be kind to one another, not lie to one another, be honest. No matter how much the truth might hurt, we have to. My bad, my phone, my alarm went off. And this person's like, I feel like this person's never had somebody understand them. Somebody like really take their honesty and understand it. Instead of like, rah, rah, meh, 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 maybe that's why they're so hard. And they're not honest with people like that. Okay? But they know they're attracted. Wow, I picked up the decks to do this and look what was on the bottom. They know this. What else we got? Bliss. We got bliss and happiness, magnetic attraction, passion, and soulmate, and twin flame. I'm going to leave it here, y'all. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, adios.